Like, oh, Trudy, like, kope le road. I lo road. I got the same time. That's true. And more spaghetti. You know,
Oh shit!
More spaghetti.
No, in the room. No, it's got Kiki.
What's Kiki?
Oh damn! She busted in your room, dog. God damn! She left some ass pudding in your room, damn.
So that's the worst. That's the top of my head. That's the worst one.
Okay, brother, I'm shooting this side. Sound is recording. I am chilling. I'm great, yeah. Yeah, sure. All right. KG. Hey. What it do, player?
What do you do?
Why are you still yawning, man? Let me see.
I've been up, sure.
Score 2. Score 2-1.
Score 2-1.
Yeah. Why are you yawning at this time?
I've been up since 5, if not 2-5. So usually at this time, can get the power nap.
Oh, cool. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, just 30 minutes power nap, just to refresh. But yeah,
those naps are weird because you don't know when you take that power nap, the 30-minute nap, you wake up really energized.
Yeah.
If you sleep 2 hours when you were supposed to take,
you wake up more papa.
Why?
Yeah, doesn't make sense. I think it's chemical imbalances. I don't know.
Chemical imbalances. Yeah. Now you're speaking. I didn't go to that school that far. You say what?
So,
chemical imbalances.
And plus, we've been in the road since Nagomang. Since 10. 9, 10.
Been on the road.
Been on the road.
Yeah, that's like, but wait, me too. How? Because I came all the way from Benoni. I right now. I came all the way from Benoni today.
But I feel like when you are a driver.
Yeah. Okay, you're consistently working. I did this.
You see?
I was out.
So,
completely out.
yeah,
okay.
So there's a difference.
Okay. I feel you. Alright, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Intimate Chats. Today I'm not with Tembele here, I'm chilling with KG, but he'll do his own introduction. He has his own special way of doing it, so I have my own way of doing it. Tap on my finger.
That's my turn. All of it, you never like das dice, but I mean, some of the ones local Sarema Romulo, Palamatla, Paziman, Masapayon, Golhain La Re, Moses Gotan, Bukoni Bu Pirima, Ya Pirima, Pirima.
Pirima, but I had something else called time ago. Is that what you said?
No.
We call this called time ago.
Bukoni Bu Pirima. Moses Gotan.
Oh, Moses Gotan.
Moses
I thought
Gotan.
I heard this called time.
The late, great Moses Gotan.
Man, that was dope. That was a rap. No, that was dope. I into you know when you talk to electronic girls, I remember this other time I was in Breds for 3 months. I was hustling that side.
Yeah.
This other lady, I was talking to her, you know, trying to get myself into situation because I was there for a long time. I'm starting to feel a bit lonely. Some guy came to say something, so I didn't hear him, neither did she. She was hit the slide. So say Sarensos.
Sarensos.
Like that.
Sarensos. Yeah, Sarensos.
I was like, yeah. I'm like, man, it's like she's not talking. Like, it's like she's not talking, but she's talking. And when she spoke English, obviously I could hear her.
Yeah. When
she spoke Tswana, because I'm petty, so obviously I can hear Tswana.
Some, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, but she would speak these other things. But
Tswana girls are beautiful, Joe. Tswana girls are beautiful. So I feel like in the native Sotho, between Tswana, Sotho, and Pedi, I feel like Tswana girls are top tier.
Pedi girls are top tier.
Well, agree to disagree.
Pedi girls are dope, man. I don't know. I don't think I can actually compare, especially South African women. These people, man, they are hot, man.
Yeah, they are.
Like
Across.
Come in so much flavor that other Africans will come here and think South African women are just more beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
And I think black women are beautiful generally.
In general.
Because when I see some Nigerian ladies, I'm like, damn, they're beautiful. And Nigerian dudes like Nyesh, right?
Yeah.
And I look at Nigerian women, I'm like, nigga.
Hey, they can nice.
Yeah.
Nah.
So,
compared to us.
Well, let me take I did this weird trim. I want the people to see it. Let me take it out. How? I did my haircut as some guy who doesn't really know how to trim, so
The
just polish or whatever this is.
Maybe it's a fuckboy haircut.
I'm not a fuck boy though. There's no way I'm a fuck boy. Okay, maybe no wait, in the past.
In the past.
So there's something I wanted to talk about. Do you know you've noticed most that girls, when they want a guy, they're very specific about the things they want in a guy. They have standards. They will call it standards. They will be demanding of certain things from a guy. And sometimes these things will be high standards and unattainable by a lot of guys.
Yeah.
When they have those things, it's just them having standards and they're encouraged not to settle for less. Yeah. And I agree with them not settling for less than what they want, yeah, or what they think they can get.
Yeah.
Don't necessarily deserve, because I don't think anyone deserves anything more for settling.
But are they worth the standards?
Yeah, they're worth the standards. That's a whole different conversation, right? But it seems as though when a guy has his own standards as well, let's say he is worth those standards,
yeah,
and he has those standards.
Yeah.
Why is it that then when we have preferences, they are labeled as either you are insecure or you are misogynistic or you misogynist? That way. Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's because as soon as a dude violate standards, ne, besides labeling you or you are a insecure and everything,
yeah,
I believe as men you should be a high value man. You should carry yourself as a high value man.
What's a high value man?
So are at least to typical in general, what do you bring in the table?
What do you bring on the
yeah.
table? Yeah.
So for you as a guy, you should know me as a man, as Kagiso,
yeah,
here's what I value, here's my values, here's my belief, and here's what I bring to the table.
Yeah.
Not only the accolades,
sure,
not only my success, but,
sure,
but everything else besides those things.
Yeah.
That's why you should carry yourself as high value men. But because we live in times where a man should not have standards.
Yeah.
A man should settle and damn it down for whatever that comes.
That's what I'm actually asking. Why do we have that?
And I don't know, man. Maybe and you say most girls, they project the insecurities on us.
Yeah, they do.
As soon as we're like, nah, me, I'm a guy, I can never. Like, oh, so you're insecure? No. I just know my values. I know my standards.
I know what I want.
I'm a high value man.
Yeah.
So I should carry myself as a high value man.
Yeah. Because when you speak about, like, let's say the example of that woman wants certain things from a guy or certain traits in a guy.
Yeah.
Are they worth those standards that they are looking for, right? Like, that's the one part of the conversation. The other part of the conversation, actually, let's just look at that part of the conversation. Yeah. I think this is when a guy who meets those standards says, okay, I hear your standards and I meet your standards, but can you meet mine? It becomes a problem.
Find out most of the time.
Yeah. And women want you to bring something to the table.
Yeah.
But it's weird when they had to bring something to the table. It becomes a whole fight of a conversation, because I've seen clips online or talked with people and seen people having discussions on social media. Like, the moment the guy asks about what a woman brings on the table, it's like it's a problem. But a guy has to bring something to the table.
Yeah, I'm the table itself. No, you can't.
Maybe you look like the table because you're so overweight.
You see?
But like,
okay.
Yeah, that was a stretch. But like, you can't be the table.
You can't be a table, and sex and ass that doesn't contribute anything to that table that you are talking about. Yeah.
Isn't it odd that as you grow up as a cheater? Because I remember when I was young, like I was just pussy on my mind, but now I don't care.
Yeah.
Like a girl can come to me and say, "On the table, I'm bringing you stuff for 6."
I feel like the more we grow up as men, the more we know exactly what we want.
Yeah.
And sex aside, pussy aside, or pig ass aside, we actually know, okay, now I'm this type of person. I can bring XYZ and XYZ. So the next person should at least be able to meet some of the things that I require. As much as I will be able somehow meet the requirements that she brings forth.
Yeah,
You see?
because I also don't think it's possible for one human being to meet all your standards. Neither can you meet hers.
It's not.
And when you do, there must be a unicorn in that person's eyes.
You see,
right?
so that means if Wayana, if kilometer distance, let's say we have 10 standards,
Yeah.
and if I meet all 10, then they're not high.
Oh yeah.
Those are
Oh,
not
yeah.
those those are not high standards.
By default, yeah.
By default, those are
By
not high
default,
standards.
but they're not. Some standards are actually not high standards. Some standards are actually not high standards. When women say that they want a guy who's able to, let's say a guy who's able to hustle and make money, he has a job or he hustles, whatever way, he's able to take care of her within reasonable means, obviously.
Yes.
That's not a high standard.
That's not a high standard.
That's how it is by
Yeah.
default. The only time I think it becomes too high for a standard is when she expects things that come with you being able to provide like an allowance,
Yes.
like
Yes.
you pay her for her to be with you.
See now,
That's when it's high.
that's high value now.
Yeah,
now
yeah.
you're speaking
Or
your
just
whole.
tricking your opinion.
Just say it.
Yeah,
Sorry,
you're
I'm
just
selling. I'm
tricking.
selling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So at that point, I think it can be seen as high standards. And when you are unable to meet those standards, like some of these normal standards, when as a person you are unable to meet those standards,
Yeah.
you will think that they are high. Because
True.
unfortunately at that moment, and I say at that moment because things change, you are
Yeah.
unable to meet those standards. Unless a girl says, no, me, I want tall, dark, and handsome. And
Hey.
I look at myself, I'm short and light.
You're short and light skilled.
I'll not start on that one.
Already out of 10, 9 gone.
Yeah.
You see?
And I have to be okay with the fact that I don't meet that standard. There's so many other women that I meet the standard.
Yeah.
And that is fine. I'm not going to be Abel's cup of tea. Neither is she going to be Abel's cup of tea.
Same applies to you.
It's so odd that we can't have standards, Machita. We can't even ask what women bring to the table, but they'll tell you what they want you to bring to the table without them even realizing that they are telling you what you should bring to the table. sometimes.
This thing will also goes to this women empowerment that they're trying to force down our throat. Yeah.
There's good empowerment in this women empowerment thing.
Yeah.
But then it took
And
it's gone radical.
and also the battle between feminism and masculinity, it contributes to those things. Sorry,
It does.
Me, feminists will tell you, yeah, women should be worth whatever value they should have. Then a man should be able to at least take that meat here.
Yeah.
But as soon as you start speaking out, the ass man will start speaking, toxic. No,
masculinity.
toxic. Yo,
Like,
yo,
how
yo.
is it toxic masculinity? You know, that's not even an actual word. It's only in the urban dictionary.
Is it?
Not in the real language, because now it is part of the language.
Well, yeah.
But that shit is not real. It's not a real thing.
Well.
But the moment you say things that are important to you as a guy,
It's toxic.
It's toxic masculinity.
Yeah, toxic. So,
I'm telling you by now, most of the women have clicked out.
hey, by now we're gonna be cancelled.
Yeah, most of the women have clicked out.
Yeah.
The ones that are still watching are those ones who are interested in knowing what guys want.
Because also, it's fine and it's okay for women to speak
Yes. It's
their
also
truth.
important. I think it's also important.
Yes, it's important. Yeah. But what we do on the left, let's also do on the right.
Exactly. Yeah.
You see, if we can let women speak their truth, however way, whatever truth that is, let's allow men to speak their truth as well.
Absolutely. I feel as though you're a bit far from the mic. Can you say something, Lucy?
I'm saying something, can you see?
I can see.
Okay, now. All right, cool.
But anyway, yeah, I mean, you make a great point. Like, what's done on the left has to be done on the right as well.
Simple.
There has to be some sort of balance.
Yeah.
Like, if we are yin in this thing, you know, and if we are. Oh, but okay, I have other things that I want to ask. But what do you think of a 50-50 relationship? Because personally, no, we've spoken about this.
We've spoken about it in the
Yeah,
previous episode.
Yeah,
I think so, yeah.
We did.
Yeah, we did.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll drop that episode. Have you noticed that most...
Stay tuned whenever they drop the episode.
See what you did. So, most pretty girls are single.
Most.
Yeah.
Are they?
Most pretty girls are single.
Are they?
Yeah. You don't think so? Think about it.
Most pretty girls are single.
Yeah, when they're really pretty, not girls who think that they are pretty and they are told that must be confident in yourself, you're a 10 girl. Now I'm talking about everyone knows and agrees that this girl is pretty. Whether it's a girl looking at her, they see she's pretty. When it's a guy, they can see he's pretty. When it's children who have no romantic attraction to them, they see, oh, that's a beautiful human. Yeah, single. A lot of the times. I'll tell you why.
Okay.
Should I tell you why?
Tell me why. Let me think. Because I think I have pretty girls in my circle, so I need to think whether are they single or not.
Oh no, this and most of the time it's like this. Pretty girls are either single or they're not in very stable relationships. Here's the reason why the single ones are single.
Okay.
When I see her, okay, maybe not me because I'm not afraid of girls.
Yeah.
But let me just make myself an example. Let's say I saw a very beautiful girl at the mall. She's my type all the way. She's everybody's type because she's that pretty. She's everybody's type.
Okay.
The fact that she's everybody's type.
Yeah.
Everybody, including me, wants her.
Yeah.
And by them wanting her, by default they think, oh, because I want her and everybody else wants her, there's already somebody that has her. And since she is so pretty, and you think about how things are nowadays, girls have these high demands of financial or whatever. Maybe you don't have those things.
Yeah.
You know, she's definitely got someone in her life. You look at her, she's clean, looks like no receive allowance. It could be from her actual father or mother.
Yeah.
But because she just looks that beautiful, it feels intimidating. By the way, beauty is not intimidating, but her, she just makes you guababesh,
I was gonna say, so is it because we shy to Sheila because of the guava, because of she's pretty? We see that she's beautiful.
Yes.
And now guava is a real thing. After all, guava is a real thing.
Yeah, guava is a real thing. I've had it before too as well.
Every dude has guava. Every dude has guava.
Yeah, they are mostly single because most of the people that find them attractive, which is probably everyone, will think that there is someone. Because she can't be that pretty and single. And
Yeah,
also,
I
if
think
you are that pretty and single, why are you single?
I think I might agree to that because now I remember this one time, some 3 years, 4 years back. Like, why? Why now?
Yeah.
How jolly. You see?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I agreed to that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're single. Like, when I say they are not in super stable relationships, it's because they are so single and a lot of times so lonely. She will meet one guy. I remember the first time when I started dating girls who I thought these are really pretty girls.
Yeah.
Once I have this girl, I'm like, what do I have this girl? What did you see?
Yeah,
what happened? How did I shower you?
Yeah.
So
Then
most
you
guys,
fuck it up.
Of course.
Well, sabotage the whole thing.
Obviously. So most guys will also have that. This is where they also have unstable relationships because a guy would get her and then once he has her, he's like, this is unbelievable. Just this creature in front of me is my girlfriend. And then he starts getting actual insecure, not the insecure that they claim is insecurity when it's standards.
Or insecurity of what's a malma?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, guy.
Yeah.
What time?
What time?
Yeah. Then a male best friend sends a message like, who's
no,
this?
fuck that male best friend.
Why?
No, fuck that one. We're gonna get to it.
Okay.
But like, because of her being so attractive, you just automatically assume that she's doing some shit. And
yeah, makes sense.
It becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy because now of how you approach your relationship with her because of your own thoughts when she's not around or even when she is around.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you want to be with her all the time, you want to treat her as a trophy. It fucks up the relationship for her.
Well, I think for us dudes to actually do that, first of all, yeah, those insecurities. Sorry, shit, I can't fuck shit up. I can't mess. If I mess this one, I can't
get another one.
I can't get this hot.
Remember, really hot girls are not that abundant.
They are not.
They are not. There's hot girls and then there's also very beautiful women.
Yeah.
The very beautiful ones, they're not that abundant.
They are not.
Hot girls now.
They are not, because now,
buddies.
Then you will hear my hot man this again, it just doesn't make sense. Or Yeah, we have that hot chick.
Yeah.
Then utloma hot man about advice, some ill advice for her. I'm fanaga. When I tell you, make sure how cheat. Cheat high. Don't cheat low. Cheat
Yeah,
high.
don't cheat low. Why are you cheating low?
Cheat high. Because now you're trying to maintain. Oh, what's all why? No, you maintain the standard. So that lane. How if even if all bang, I wanna. But shit, this guy has taste.
Exactly.
You see, this guy has standards. This guy that only did the option. So it's only me who's pretty around him.
Yeah.
Even if I fuck up, you will get another pretty chick.
Yes. Okay, there's two sides to that. When she sees that she's the prettiest girl that you've ever dated, and she sees that you think she's the prettiest right now.
Yeah.
And she puts herself on a pedestal because you are doing that for her.
Yeah.
And when someone is
Automatically.
in a relationship, that relationship becomes
One-sided.
Yeah.
It's one-sided. Automatically, it's
one-sided.
a recipe
And then
for
the
this.
cheating thing, man. I don't know if the cheating thing is right because remember I did say I don't believe in cheating. Like
Yeah,
it's
no.
not a cool thing.
Yeah,
but
no.
if I were to cheat on a pretty girl, I'm cheating on a girl that's prettier as her or prettier,
Yeah.
so that she knows. Hey,
I have options.
no, I can't.
I have options.
I can't. Or if I don't cheat, because there's a psychology that I read his books and I watched some of his online videos.
Yeah.
He does say that you should always plant a seed in your partner, male or female, by the way.
Yeah.
Plant a seed in your partner that you could replace them, you could cheat on them. That spices the relationship over the long term because when the novelty of a relationship goes away, when the newness goes away, everyone starts feeling as though it's boring. And during that time is where infidelities can actually
Everyone
keep
becomes
it exciting.
comfortable.
This is why you find dudes who believe that cheating on your woman makes her happier or spices that relationship. It's not exactly that. It's just that, oh, I might lose this person.
Yeah.
Thing that spices it up. It's toxic, but it's also good at the same time. Like I forget, Psychex. The guy has a YouTube channel called Psychex.
We'll check.
Psychex.
We'll,
People check that out.
we'll check
Pretty
it
girls
out.
are mostly, you know.
Single.
But since you're talking about pretty girls, do you think girls care about looks that much?
For them to us,
Yeah.
yeah, they do.
Yeah. Expand.
They do. Actually, not all, but most. Right? Most chicks hence the thing of tall, dark, and handsome. You see? Hence the thing of tall, dark, and handsome.
Yeah.
Hence the thing of man must be clean. His nails must be clean.
Yeah.
His nails. If you have a beard, your beard must connect. It must be shiny. You must use products. So looks do matter to women as much as looks matters to us as men.
Yeah.
You see?
So, because what I've noticed is also that depending on the era that you're in, the looks that matter, the trendy looks, they change on and on. Remember Kelly Hilson?
Yeah.
She was hot.
She was.
But
She
now
still
she
is.
wouldn't be the hot girl, she'll be the normal girl because there's baddies now. These girls are touching.
Yeah, there's who's this one? She's new in the industry. Fuck. Spice. Spice Ice. Someone.
Ice.
Yeah, she twerks.
She twerks.
She twerks.
That's hot. So to us gents, over the long term, the reason I ask if looks, I think looks really do matter. We should never fool ourselves.
We shouldn't.
They matter for you to knock on the door and have the door opened. But looks don't matter to women as much as they do to us.
Yeah.
Because over the long term, over
Yeah.
the long term. But to get her comfortable with you, some sort of hashing. Can you imagine being angry at someone that you think is ugly, bro? I think girls too will be like looking at you and like, hey.
And another time, like imagine, like the disrespect.
The disrespect. Yo, the disrespect. It looks matter.
Like next the other thing she will more Facebook. We're scrolling through Facebook. So I saw this nearly a screenshot from tweet.
Yeah.
So this girl, imagine going to Bali with someone you can't post because they don't meet your Instagram highlight reel standards.
Oh shit.
It's like, damn. Yeah. So that means the person who paid the trip to Bali.
That's not good enough.
Damn.
That would
suck. I was like, damn. So looks better.
In the depths of,
Now you can't post me because now but I have cash.
My cash.
I have all the cash in the world.
You are wearing a song in Bali because of me.
Because of me. But you can't post me.
We having trouble, eh?
Yeah, we're having trouble. We
But
don't know.
like they wear.
Whatever they're doing. Whatever they're doing.
You're looking good with my money.
With my money. Now you can't post me.
That's some bullshit.
That's like, oh.
But you see, that one is superficial because I think it's also, like you say, doesn't meet the Instagram highlight reel. These are superficial relationships. Real relationships really don't work like how it looks on social media.
Yeah,
On social media, everyone and everything looks happy. Genuine.
Everyone.
And that's not the reality of life.
Yeah.
Human beings are naturally anxious. We have to be. And women who care about looks, I think it may be, who care about looks over the long term, it may be those kinds as well.
Yeah.
Because other than girls who tell me, I don't want a guy who's pretty. I'm like,
why?
Why are you telling me about not wanting a guy who's pretty? Because I'm talking to you. It's like, yeah, exactly. Like, I'm not a pretty guy. And then they're like, no, you don't look like this guy. Everyone will say me out. She told this girl, showed me this dude that she has a crush on, soccer player.
Yeah.
Oh man, that guy looks like he'll eat you. Like, he's scary. Tusunyana or whoever, Ronelo Tusunyana.
Litsulonyana. Litsulonyana.
Yeah, she showed me that guy. She's like, me, this is my type. I'm like, damn, this nigga's scary, man.
Yeah.
She's like, no, he's a soccer player. In my mind, I'm like, Bamba Kunzu. She's like, nah, that nigga is doing well. And there's women who have those preferences. So I asked her, why do you have that preference?
Yeah.
Because he's ugly, so I won't have a problem with other men. It's not true, man. Because, like, ugly dudes get girls, man. Short dudes get girls.
They do, Joe.
Hey.
They do.
So if a girl gets a guy who doesn't meet the looks.
And it's even crazy because now, I had to cut that off. So imagine me being a type of guy, ne? Yeah.
Is that the name?
No, his nickname, right?
Oh.
Yeah, his nickname is yeah. So imagine me being and you being Beyonce.
Yeah.
Right? And
Me
no, man, I'm talking about this girl.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about that girl.
I'm imagining myself.
Yeah, I'm talking about that girl.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, so that girl over there, she's Beyonce.
You're Beyonce.
Yeah, you're Beyonce sweetheart. Then me, I'm refilling little Lunyang, right?
Sure.
Ugly as fuck.
Yeah.
So girls have this thing already. Other girls from outside will be like, why Chile analyze this girl? Unale. So let's go and test.
Let me go
and find out.
Girls have that, dog.
Girls have that, Joe.
I can remember, dog, when I was in a drought where I wouldn't be getting girls and all of that.
And gone.
It was really dry.
Even that one that you know can call. Got 2 a.m. in the morning. She's there by 3.
Yeah.
But that time she's gone.
She's gone. But have one girl that you have a fling with.
They
For
come.
some odd reason, they come flooding.
They come.
What is it? Does our energy change once we have a girlfriend or something?
Barry, because now they love to refer us to dogs, so we release the pheromones.
Release pheromones?
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's very fair to dogs. Only dogs can smell other dogs' pheromones, so I will leave it at that.
So hey.
I will leave it at that. But like, for us, looks matter, because like, hey man, yeah, I like skinny girls, man. I like my girls skinny as
Yeah,
fuck.
me and you in the same boat. In the same boat. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. But don't look at the girls that I like.
No. Me, I'm married.
Oh yeah. Okay, that's it. I also should look at other girls quite honestly. I'm a father.
You're a father.
Yeah, I'm a father. I can't be looking at other girls.
Oh,
but anyway, so I don't know what I wanted to say. This is what I wanted to say. If I'm with a skinny girl, I meet her, she's skinny. She starts dating me, she gains weight. That weight becomes too much. Me, I leave.
No, explain why. Wait. Okay.
Me, I like skinny girls.
Wait. Let's break it down. Let's define the weight. Let's try to imagine the weight.
Yeah.
And let's try to imagine the size.
If I meet her at size 28 here,
Okay.
and she becomes 32, you either lose that weight or lose me.
Damn.
Because you are now fat in my eyes.
That's hard.
It is very harsh.
That's harsh.
I'm fucked up in that way. No, I'm fucked up in that way. But girls are also fucked up in that way too. Because here, I say, if she goes from 28 to 32, she has to lose that weight. How long does she have? Long enough, but not super long.
Okay.
If she meets me and I got money, I'm making 30K a month or more,
yeah.
and I start losing that money, go to 10.
No, she's out today.
She could be depending on the
Yeah,
type.
depending,
She's
yeah.
out today.
Yeah,
Or I
today.
have to go back to that 30K
Yeah.
as soon as possible.
Yeah,
6 to 12
you need to
months.
make sure.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
some women you can stretch it to 2 years.
Yeah.
She will leave eventually if you don't get back to the standards that she's used to.
Yeah.
So to them, it's not the looks that matter. So it's these lifestyle changes that matter.
Yeah.
If they change too much, get that lifestyle back or she leaves. For me, cellulite, I leave.
So okay. Question. So do you mention it beforehand?
Oh yeah, no, I do.
Or it's just a surprise after?
no, I do.
No, you wake up to them like, hey, sweet, you've gained weight, it's over.
Oh,
Bye.
no, it wouldn't be fair. It wouldn't be fair because here's the thing. I also love treating my woman good.
Okay.
And part of treating a woman good is because they want to eat things.
Yeah.
When she says, I want to eat this, let's go get that shit.
Eat.
I'll get that shit for
Eat.
you. You know what I mean? I want to do this. And that comfortability and the eating. By the way, there's no such thing when you are happy you get fat. You get fat because you're eating.
Yeah.
You get fat because you're eating. Because your heart can be happy, but if you're not eating, you stay skinny.
True.
You understand? So I understand that because of their body and their metabolism being so different, you gain weight.
Yeah.
I'll tell them, hey, you're starting to gain, baby girl. And you know,
Hey, Markin, sweet, I so well in Amanya.
yeah, I agree. You know, it's like, hey, you don't like it. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm sorry. Like, I have to be honest in that part.
But like at least I'm glad, or it's a conversation that happens beforehand.
Oh no, it happens long.
Unlike out of nowhere, it becomes a surprise.
That's not fair. That's not fair.
Okay,
That's not fair.
alright.
Imagine like I beat her to size 28 and then all of a sudden she's like, yeah, Marahu Hassan Nikana, I need a 32. I'm like, oh, you went 32 now? I'm out.
Let me go buy 32, then out.
You know, the crab as soon as these girls turn 25, he leaves.
What?
Yeah. When they turn 25, he leaves.
Shit. Nah,
Yeah, I
that's-
don't know how he leaves, how the relationships
Ends, yeah.
But if you check his track record,
But it
when
ends.
they turn 25,
It ends.
which by the way, for me, if I meet a girl, meeting her now, she's 25 and above. To me, she's old. I have to meet her a year or two before that 25, and then once she's turned 25, I can't chuck her away, man. I've built. something.
Okay. For your reason being,
I don't want no old bitches.
like I'm trying to range.
Young girls look better, man.
Yes,
Yes, they do.
but have you seen my sister?
I've seen them and I don't find them attractive. Girls my age, girls my age look old as fuck. When I look at them, they look old as fuck.
Yeah.
To me. There are some girls who you find at the age of 30, 35, and you're like, oh, this lady is beautiful. She's still looking young.
Youngish.
But you can't have age effect.
Yeah, I
Sometimes
can't.
look at the hands,
Yeah, I
you can
can't.
see, you know,
Yeah, okay, sister.
just the hands will tell you, man.
Yeah.
Are you feeling sleepy yet, fam? No. Not yet. You're not giving me a proper lullaby. It's fine. It's fine. So age, you can't hide it, dog. Age, grown-up ladies, like, I work with people, right?
Yeah.
I will meet ladies, and I'm like, man, she is so pretty. But the moment I see her, I can see, good Lord, she's in my age group higher, but she is still a very beautiful woman. It would have been great for me to have a beautiful woman like that when I met her when she's 22, 23.
Makes. You know, I've only done older chicks than me.
I am a problem, why?
Yeah, it's a serious problem because now I remember was it 2019 when I unpacked everything that's happening in my life.
Yeah.
That's when I saw actually it's trauma actually.
Really?
It's a trauma
Trauma response.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I would only prefer older women than
Yeah.
younger women. Find interest in older women than younger women.
Why? Do you feel too very mature? Hey man, you got mommy issues.
And well, that's what they said.
Okay.
It's not about
Oh, by the way, that was
maturity.
not offensive to him because he's a guy. Guys, you communicate in weird ways.
Yeah.
No, don't say things like that to me.
Yeah, it's
Like,
offensive. It's gonna trigger me. It's gonna, so it's not really about maturity because you can find young girls who are more mature than a 35-year-old.
Yes.
You see?
Yes.
So I put maturity aside.
Oh, okay.
So the thing is that not Bar, but even now,
Yeah.
the first person I became intimate with, she was older than me. So psychological, automatically after then,
damn,
it
you were
became.
great, man. You were great, man.
Yeah, I was
You were great, man.
I was molested.
Oh man, Askis, man. Askis, man.
But
You
so
were molested
so
as a kid,
so
man.
after, well now it's rape.
Yeah, it's great.
But at that
I don't know
time.
on YouTube you can't say the actual word so great.
Oh, okay, it's great. But at the time, it's like, hey, I can dream, sister, you know? Yeah.
The amount of guys who got it from older girls, I'll tell you why. This is my theory.
Yeah.
It's not proven, guys. I think it's because women are aware that the first guy to the third guy that they had sex with, they are imprinted by those people and they prefer those people. So when they date other guys in the future,
Yeah.
they want those first three, sometimes even the first guy.
Yeah.
In every other relationship they go to and never find that guy.
Yeah.
They're always in love with that guy.
Yeah, true,
right?
true.
So in my thinking, I think they approach it in that manner. It's like, okay, if I break this boy's virginity, he'll always be in love with me and only me, and I want somebody who will be in love with me and only me. Because a lot of the time, these older girls will be girls with experience.
Yeah.
So when they have this experience and that guy that broke their virginity or whatever,
Yeah.
they're so in love with this guy, but he's no longer there. And they're like, I want a guy who will be there for me, who will always want me the way I want the guy I want.
I gave to.
I
Yeah.
gave my virginity to.
Yeah.
So they're thinking, this is just a theory, by the way. They think that if they break your virginity as a guy, you're going to have the same response. But we don't have the same response, unfortunately.
No, we don't. But
we have a different, it's kind of different.
you show trades of it.
Yeah,
you show trades of
what
it.
you just
Yeah.
described right now.
Yeah. I'll only As the thing, I'm a late bloomer too.
How old were you?
I was grade. Oh no, I'm not. I was grade 9.
Nah, you ain't no little bloomer. Hey man, you were a baby with a boner.
But well, the circle of friends that I had already were already doing it.
Yeah.
So that's why. Well, today I was a late bloomer. So.
I used to lie. I lied from grade 7 that I'm doing it until after school. And when I mean after school, I mean after wearing uniform school. Like school. I never had I had the first time I laid with a girl. I was 19.
God damn. Man.
Yeah, I was old. But I think my late
grade 9, 15, 14, 15.
14, 15.
Yeah, somewhere there.
Yeah. So damn, you were busy, man. How many women have you been with, man?
I don't know.
You don't know? That man is fat.
And I remember having this conversation.
Yeah.
Like, does body count matter?
Yeah, it does.
Well, to me, I said no because I have a shitload of body count.
Oh, no,
I have a hit list.
But I say it does because it has affected you.
Okay. But does it haunt me?
That's a different story.
How so?
Because it depends on the person. So in most cases, what I've realized, when a guy has a high body count, is unable to have a proper. See, you are married. It's almost impossible for guys who are players in their past life.
Yes, yeah.
To be solidly married and never cheat, or always be faithful to their own.
Yeah.
The same applies to women too. If they have a high body count before you, they are able to have like a solid relationship with you. Okay, so it does affect you. It matters quite a lot, whether you're a guy or a woman. And then where it doesn't matter is if a person actively works on themselves.
Okay.
Because I had to actively work on themselves. I'm a late bloomer, but after my first time, I was like, I didn't know what it's that simple to get some.
So you had to catch up.
I was not even catching up. I was not thinking in those terms, man. I was thinking in the terms of, it was easier than I thought to get some.
Okay.
Because before that, I had so much going on, I thought it's difficult to get some.
Yeah.
Didn't know how to approach the conversation.
Yeah.
And when I realized, it's a bit simpler. And I don't know, maybe I have some sort of privileges because there are some girls that I've approached. 5 minutes into the conversation, I just met her now. She just met me now.
Then it becomes a thing.
And then it becomes an actual thing.
Yeah.
So mine got racked up because I was childish and irresponsible.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But had it been that I have my first experience when I had the knowledge that I had now, the curse of knowledge that I have now,
Yeah.
I probably would have done that one. If that separates, then I wouldn't be getting into hookups and all of that.
Yeah.
But, hookups happen.
Also, my thing about body count is that I think you touched on it though. Everyone had a past. I had a past. Michael had a past. So whatever happened in her past should stay there.
I agree and disagree at the same time. And luckily you have found a way that it really actually works. But
Yeah.
my past matters to my partner and their past matters to me as well, because it informs on the kinds of decisions that they have made and they make. And if they have not actively worked on themselves, then I can actually see that they actually have worked on themselves to become a better person.
Yeah.
And have proven it over a long period of time.
Becomes a problem.
Then it does become a problem, and therefore their past really, really matters. Because I cannot judge you because you were once a drug addict. Like I was once addicted to drugs.
Yeah.
And I've once kind of been a thug, right?
Yeah.
I'm no longer any of those things.
Yeah.
And I would hate to be judged
upon those
kind
things,
of person
yeah.
I was.
Yeah.
And if it was possible for me, as fucked up as I was, to work on myself to become a better person, it's possible for anybody else to do the same thing. But for me, I need to have seen the proof. That they have done it.
But you do know working on yourself is not fun. It's not nice, not glamorous, not glamorous, not fun, it's not nice.
Bro, it is horrible.
Everyone shy away from letting you.
It is horrible. How long have we been shooting?
45 minutes.
45 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, no, it's horrible. Working on yourself is hard. That's horrible, man. Like,
Yeah.
It's just, this one is still recording, man. Yeah. Working on yourself is hard. Like, I mean, that one is an episode of its own, eh?
It is.
That one is an
40
episode.
minutes.
Eh?
40 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, it is.
That one is an episode of its own.
It is.
Like, working on yourself is very difficult. And the reason for me the past of a person matters is because if they were strong enough, because it takes strength.
Yeah.
If they were strong enough to work on themselves to become better, I respect that person highly.
So the chances are they will make the relationship work. They will work on the relationship.
They will work on the relationship,
Yeah.
but it's still at a 50-50.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you can't control a human being.
Yeah, no, you can't.
cannot.
Yeah,
By the way, I've got a child. You got a child, right?
yeah.
Cool. Let's say you didn't have a child before and you met a girl who has a child. Would you date that girl? As a child? Like seriously date, not obviously. You know, baby mamas sometimes they can give you. I'm sorry if this is offensive, but every gent knows that baby mamas who are single are easy
To get, yeah,
Okay.
that's true.
I don't know why.
With the knowledge that I have right now, I probably would. I would consider dating one.
would consider.
Yeah, but at that time, I've met,
Yeah.
I've met people who are, hey, can I was like, oh, it's like, okay.
I'm out.
No, not out, out now.
Obviously after pulling out.
After, of course, after pulling out and having conversation, because at that time, it's me or it's me. It's either me or it's either me.
Yeah, okay.
You see?
I get you.
Yeah. If dude, I'm available. I'm home alone the weekend, and now I need to find a babysitter for the child. Hey, it becomes a problem. Then I need to go look for a replacement for you.
Oddly enough, though, as much as I have a child now, I still wouldn't date a woman with a child.
Why?
I want that admin.
Hey, you're not too much admin.
And actually, it's very selfish for me to think of this way, but I'm adamant. Like, if I were to be dating somebody, like, they would know that I have a child. Like, once we date seriously, they would know
Yeah.
that I have a child.
Yeah.
And they will have to be okay with it. But me, I will never be. Hey, like, I'm answering out a lot of women already. If it so happens that I find myself really single, that I have to find a new partner.
Yeah.
Listen, if you have a child, no.
Score
We can
going.
do other things, but not an actual relationship. And for most men, it's like that. You know what that's how we work.
Yeah, for
I don't wanna have people telling me a real man will take care of. Hey, as a real man would just not raise another relationship.
real man should have stayed with the mother of his child.
Thank you.
That's a real man.
That's a real man.
Yeah.
Stay with the mother of your child. That's
Simple.
a real man. Yeah. So I'll stay a real man.
Stay a real man.
Stay a real man.
Let's stay a real man.
Let's stay a real man.
Let's stay a real
That's what's
man.
up.
To avoid
Men have
Twitter
positive
matters.
conversations.
Yeah.
But in closing, this is 1 minute. 1 minute story each. West sex experience. Boom, go.
access experience. So you know, hood girls, they often confuse squirting with pee.
Scanrotela, man.
You know, so I remember this one, a squirter. Like, oh, Trudy, like, kope lorot. I lorot, I caga at the same time. That's what. And more spaghetti. You know, plomo
Oh shit!
more spaghetti.
No, in the room.
No.
Oh, it's got sticky. Like,
What's sticky?
Oh damn! She busted in your room, dog. God damn! She left some ass pudding in your room. Damn.
So that's the worst. That's the top of my head. That's the worst one.
Oh shit. Okay, cool. My worst one, as quickly as possibly as I can. After a show, I met this other girl. I won't name her. She looked fresh, she had a body and everything. We had sex. I always talk about this one. Dog, it was so horrible, man. I felt like taking a shower 3 times after she left. It felt heavy, man. It was just bad. It was so, oh my goodness. Man, I didn't think about it. But here's the thing. This is where I realized not all pussy is good.
Yeah, I know.
It was so horrible. I called a friend of mine. Man, I got this girl. She's easy to fuck, man. She's
Zama.
the best. If you get that shit. And knowing him, he went for the girl.
Head on.
Hit on her. In fact, probably the next day after me telling him this thing, he called me after fucking her. Man, fuck you, dog. You told me, yeah, this was some good sex. Man, this guy was horrible. I was like, oh, thank goodness it wasn't just me. I trapped him into bed. But yours was really bad.
Yeah, man.
Somebody
Yeah.
shat in your room.
Trauma, even up to today. That's why hood girls confuses squirt and pee.
Out of good girls. So good girls, they think squirting is pee.
Yeah. A whole lot of them, they think squirting is pee.
Okay.
Then, as soon as I go there, then she... Yo, you pushed too hard. Baby girl, you pushed too hard.
You pushed too hard. Okay, so.
That was it, my favorite.
Oh, we are done.
Me, I'm out.
What the fuck? Yes. Dude, for real. True story.
Yes,
True story.